What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B with some more of that variant content. Pretty good sized haul this week, honestly. Now that DC has quit screwing around with that future state shit and we're getting back on track, got a few new DC books that I finally got to pick up that I'm kind of excited about. A lot of little new modern keys come out, so a little excited about that. Honestly, you're probably going to see quite a few more haul videos, more than you might see mystery boxes. Frankly, the mystery box game is kind of getting a little sparse out there, and expensive too. So by the time I'm picking up my hauls, they don't leave a whole lot of room for a lot of mystery boxes. So you might be seeing a lot more haul videos, but I'm trying to get a little more in depth with my haul videos and talk about a little more why I pick them up instead of just going, this is what I got, But we'll see how it pans out. The first batch of books I got from my good friend Jason over at the Comic Book Preacher. Sub him up. Links in the description. He's a great dude. Brand new member to the community. Trying to help him up. Personal friend of mine. We actually know each other, and not just in the YouTube world, but he actually lives 10 minutes from me, so we're good friends. But he hooked me up with some books. He was in Branson, Missouri, at his shop that he uses as his LCS. We're about maybe 2 hours from Branson where we live, and which goes to show you. Remember you've heard me talk about Douche Canoe Comics on my channel a lot. Jason's in the same boat as I am. He will drive to Branson to get his comic books 2 hours away rather than give this guy his money. So that speaks volumes for just how I scratched myself there. I don't know how that happened, but that speaks volumes about what I've been talking about the owner at Douche Canoe Comics. Anyway, totally different subject. Right now, let's get on with the books. But Jason picked these up. He knew I was a fan of Superboy, and he found these in the 50-cent bin. So I was cool. He grabbed me a bunch of them. That was cool. But Superboy number 62. Black Zero Strikes. I thought maybe that was the first appearance, but actually Black Zero is an older character that they kind of revitalized and brought back. So that's kind of a cool cover. Love that. Old school, new school, crypto. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. And then this Worlds Collide. I remember this crossover with Milestone Comics. I cannot remember these characters' names from Milestone. I didn't really collect them. I remember them, but it was Superboy crossed over. If you can blow it up in the comments, what were these two's names? I think they were brother and sister in the Worlds Collide comic, but I cannot remember their names. But so if you remember them, let me know. And the old Connor Kent Superboy number 1. So that was pretty cool. And we got Action Comics featuring Superboy. And it was $7.69. I just realized that it said on there, Superman Arkham. And then it's a flip book too. I don't know. It's upside. Goes upside down too. Not really sure who that is on the cover. It's artwork's kind of jumbled. So this thing really, I can't make heads or tails out of what that is, no matter which direction. But you see, if I flip it upside down, it's kind of got so yeah, that's kind of weird. But just now noticed that. Anyway, pretty cool. I got Superboy number 3 for my favorite Superboy. Of course, y'all know Reign of Superman Superboy is my favorite. Even I get a little confused with how many Superboys there are. And then there's this dude. You know, it's like there's Jonathan Kent, there's Connor Kent, there's this dude this Superboy who I'm not even sure who that one is. I want to say it's this was the clone, I think, originally, but I don't know. But then Connor Kent's supposed to be the clone. Maybe that is Connor Kent in a different. I don't know. But so many Superboys, but I only follow the one in the Young Justice. This one here, but he got me this one too, and that's the first appearance, the Knockout. So I was stoked to get that. I just need the number 1. I got the number 0, the first cameo of King Shark, but I like to get the first full King Shark. I ain't got that one yet. It's not that expensive. It's just one of those ones, you got so many ones you want to get that are on your list. The ones that aren't that expensive, you tend to wait on a little longer because you can get them anytime. But anyway, then one of my ongoings that I started picking up was the new Man-Bat. I guess it's a 5-part. I said ongoing. It's a 5-part mini series. I'm gonna get all 5 parts of them. But Man-Bat. This one's versus Suicide Squad. So I'm a fan of Man-Bat. I really like the character, so I was cool to see him get a mini. I didn't know it was a mini until part 2 came out. Part 1 came out. I thought maybe it might have been an ongoing. But anyway, speaking of versus the Suicide Squad, I picked up the new Suicide Squad number 1. Probably not a title I'll hold on to. I'm going to get the number 1. It's got a lot. It's the first new team appearance with Peacemaker, Talon, and Connor Kent. So I went ahead. I grabbed it more of as a spec than anything. To be honest with you, probably won't get number 2, but just as a spec. Another one that I'll probably get the first 2 issues of, maybe 3, and then probably drop back off of him just as spec. But that's America Chavez number 1. And it's supposed to be a new villain debut, and there's a cameo of it, but it's like a ghostly figure hovering over, I think. But it's a new villain. I'll probably get the second and the third ones to get the full. If it makes its first, if the villain makes her, it's a her, I think, makes her first full appearance in number 2, I'll probably stop there just to get the first appearance of it and then go on with that. Another one with a little minor key here. It's Swamp Thing number 1, the new Swamp Thing series. This is the first Levi. Can't pronounce it. Kami. I don't know. Swamp Thing. New Swamp Thing. It's the first time DC has used an Indian, Middle Eastern Indian character as a lead character in a DC comic. So this might be a little nice key to have. It's also the first cameo appearance of the Pale Wanderer. So might be a good one to jump on. Get your spec on that one. And this is just another part of the series I'm picking up. This Gwenom versus Carnage. And this is MJ Watson from Earth 3 or 5, something. But it's the first, number 1 was the first appearance of MJ Watson as Carnage. And this, I'm going to go ahead and get the whole story. I don't know how many parts there are to this one. It's a King in Black tie-in, so I'm assuming there's probably not very many. I'm sure it's not an ongoing. But I'm going to pick them up. Somehow I missed number 2. I don't know how. I got number 1 and I got number 3, but for some reason I missed number 2. I have to go back and pick it up. Another set of books couple books just for spec, purely for spec, as I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but these things are blowing up, so I'm kind of FOMO, little fear of missing out on them. So I went ahead and grabbed one in case they'd blow up. I can trade them off for books that I want, better books. This has got a gazillion first appearances in it. Star Wars: A High Republic Adventures #1. First Lula Talasola. First Zine and Crix. First Torban, aka Buckets of Blood, and the cameo of I can't even. Why can't they just give them normal names? Mauritian Row, the Eye of the Nil. I don't know. Whatever. It's a bunch of first appearances. I'll hold on to them. And the same with this one. It's the first appearance of, that was a cameo of Mauritian Row. This is the first full, and I'm probably pronouncing it completely wrong, butchering the names, but it doesn't matter. They blow up, they blow up. And this is another one that's got a gazillion first appearances in it. Well, not a gazillion. A couple first appearances, but a few notable things that make them keys. That's the Batman Black, that's looking ahead. Infinite Frontier, #0. It's the first Simon Saint, creator of the Magistrate Force. And Nubia becomes the new Wonder Woman. And Black Adam becomes known as Shazadam. You can't make this shit up. But Shazadam, yes. And it's all, but the main reason I got it is it's the first cameo appearance of the Teen Titans Academy students. So I'll probably be picking up the Teen Titans Academy stuff. So the first cameo, I was going to get it for that anyway. And then, as I was talking about earlier, Batman Black and White Part 3. I've been collecting all of these. I'm digging on them. But this is a little key. This is the first Tiffany Fox as Tim Fox's sidekick. And also, it's first Batman's daughter in spin-off character and some spin-off characters. So it's got a few first appearances in it. Notably, it's Tiffany Fox as Tim Fox's sidekick and Batman's daughter. So, but I'm digging the black and white stuff. I will get all of them. And the last new one that I picked up was Batman #106. And this is the first cameo appearance of Miracle Molly. And the first new design for the Scarecrow. Looks pretty rad, I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty awesome. And it's also, I believe, the first first cover appearance of Damian in his new costume. So this may be, I think, the first full appearance of the new costume for Damian Wayne. I could be wrong on that. Maybe in a different book. But I'm sure it's the first cover. So, a lot going on in that one. And last but not least was a back issue I went back and picked up just in case this happens to blow up a little bit. But I got the Captain America 25. First Sam Wilson as Captain America. And I went ahead and picked it up. Well, the dog's happy. Somebody's driving by. But anyway, shh, quiet. But we almost made it through the whole video without the dog barking. I let him in here. But anyway, first Sam Wilson with the Winter Soldier, Captain America and Winter Soldier. Series out now. Who knows? We'll see what happens with it. But I'll hold on to it. Come here. You want to say hi? Yes. Look at him. He is a junkyard dog. Meet Gizmo. All right, here you go. Doesn't like to be picked up sometimes. Josh. Anyway, but that's my pickup for this month, or for this week. It's actually a couple weeks worth. Shush. But it's actually, I think, a couple of weeks worth, but, you know, with only 1 or 2 books in last week's, and so I just combine them to make one good one. And so, anyway, the dog's going nuts. That's going to do it for me. Remember to comment in the comment section for your chance to win this book. Might be my last giveaway. Monthly giveaways don't seem to be going over too well. I don't know. But we'll see. Still pushing for 1,000 subscribers. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do a major giveaway. It's going to be something big and be real worth the time. I'm not going to spoil it right now. I'm going to wait till we get a little closer. But I got big plans. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. Remember, like my shit, comment on my shit, subscribe to my shit, and turn that bell on so you don't miss my new shit. We'll see you guys in the next shit. Peace.